Marhaba Vikings, I'm Miss Mustafa and I'm here to celebrate Arab American Heritage Month. I hope you'll enjoy the journey we're about to take to expand your knowledge of Arab American history and contemporary culture in America. Let's start with basic geography. Can you name which of the following are Arab countries? Trick question, all of these are among 22 Arab countries, including the following. Now let's talk history. Arabs have contributed to human civilization as early as the 7th century. During the Dark Ages in Europe, Arab countries kept learning alive through their vast subject-ranging libraries. The medieval Arabs improved upon ancient navigational practices with the development of the magnetic needle in the 9th century. Can you guess which subject you've learned in high school that was developed by Arabs? Algebra. Not sure some of us struggling with our math homework are thrilled about that one. They also made great strides in trigonometry and astronomy. They were able to determine the length of a degree to establish longitude and latitude and to investigate the relative speeds of sound and light. Al-Biruni, considered one of the greatest scientists of all time, discussed the possibility of the Earth's rotation on its own axis, a theory proven by Galileo centuries later. In the field of medicine, the Arabs improved upon the healing arts of ancient Mesopotamia and Egypt. Al-Razi, a medical encyclopedist of the 9th century, was an authority on contagion. Among his many volumes of medical surveys, perhaps the most famous is the Kitab al-Mansuri. It was used in Europe until the 16th century. Al-Razi was the first to diagnose smallpox and measles, to associate these diseases and others with human contamination and contagion, to introduce such remedies as mercurial ointment and to use animal gut for sutures. There are so many other amazing contributions and inventions to list here. Now let's talk labels. Arab is actually not a race. It's a cultural and ethnic construct that designates communities who speak Arabic. Ahlan wa sahlan, that means welcome. So how did Arabs arrive in the United States? Starting in the late 19th century, subjects of the Ottoman Empire began migrating to America. Closer to home in Chicago, some Arab merchants and exhibitors at the World Fair in 1883, known as the World Columbian Exposition, decided to stay. They got a taste of Chi-Town's charm and generations of Arab Americans flourished. Arab Americans weave themselves in the fabric of our country in every industry and sector, from textiles and serving in the military to serving on Capitol Hill. And let's not forget arts and culture. Gibran's book of poetry called The Prophet was published in 1923 and has never been out of print. It rose in popularity in the 1960s, influencing America's generation of counterculture. Here are a few writers and artists I've had the pleasure of knowing. As you can see, we're more than flying carpets and genies. You can learn more about our culture and history at the Arab American National Museum, the first of its kind to open in the United States. I was honored to participate in a reading at this museum, and a poster of my daughter and I carried at the Women's March in Chicago in 2017 is archived there in a special exhibit. So now for some fun trivia. How many Arab Americans do you know? Here's a cool list. wallet is related to my husband. Please don't hit me up for tickets. I hope you enjoyed today's exploration of Arab American history and culture. Stay tuned for more next week, including conversations with HF teachers, a published author, and a world medalist jiu-jitsu fighter. And later on, I'll take you along on a tour of a popular Arab American restaurant. And stay tuned to learn how to write your name in Arabic. We'll be creating personalized keychains and bookmarks. Spaces are limited, so until next time, Ma salama. That means peace out.